today was shit. Probably the biggest reason that today was fucking shit was because that today was supposed to be fucking awesome. But it wasn't. Rarely have my eyes bear witness to such an epic disappointment as the 24th of January 2008. I was supposed to get up at 11, go to the orthodontist, get looked at, drive back, and go back to bed, missing the entire day of school, and doing nothing all day. That's not what's happened. So what actually happened was completely different. I mean, I got up later than I should have done, which is good, but then I realised I had to go to school. So it was 8:15, and I was supposed to get up at 8, and then I had to rush all the way downstairs. I had to skip breakfast, so I was hungry as fuck all the way through the entire day. And then I got to school, and I had an hour of school, which was boring as fuck. Granted, I sat next to Kisby, and IT is actually a really good lesson. I'll have a bit more about that later in the positive section. But school was boring as fuck as usual, unless we did music. Music is the best lesson ever. But that's totally neither here nor there. It was shit. It was an hour of being bored out of my fucking mind, waiting to go home, because I thought I wasn't going to come back. But then what actually happened was, I went for an hour, and then I left, and I saw Izzy on the way out. It was totally irrelevant, you don't need to know about her, because I hardly ever see her anymore. But it was nice to see her, for like 5 seconds, because I was in a rush, so I couldn't even talk to her. I hadn't talked to her in ages, which is horse shit. So then I had to go to the orthodontist. My mum got lost. We printed out this sheet, from AA.com, and it tells you where to go. So I was like, drive along this road, and she's like, yeah, I know how to get to Halifax. We weren't even going to Halifax, we're going to Huddersfield. So I go, yeah, and then you go left here. And then she just starts turning right. Like, Mum, left here. Mum, left. And she's like, yeah, I know the way to Huddersfield. So then we got lost, and we had to actually ring the orthodontist people and explain to them that we got lost and where we're going. And she goes, well, it appears what you did is you turned right at the roundabout. I was like, Mum, you stupid bitch. But I didn't really, because she's like, my mum. But that's what I was thinking. So it's all her fault that we were late, and then we were late, and we didn't wait very long. So we went in, and then we sat down for like 5 minutes, and I had my iPod on, listening to some Rush. And then that was it, and we had to go in and see him. And we went into this place, and it was the biggest bag of shit I have ever seen, right? You come in, there's a chair there, and a chair there, and a computer there, and a computer there, right? One for each of the orthodontist people. I'm guessing there's only 2 of them, because there was only 2 chairs. So all of Huddersfield has 2 orthodontists. I don't know, I don't run the world. But there was no anything, there was no curtains, it wasn't even a room. It was all one big room. And if you're like sitting there waiting to have some braces put in somewhere, and you were just sitting there waiting for your braces, and somebody over the other side of the road was having the same thing put in, and you're like, yeah, you're right. And then they did it before you, and you had to watch what was just about to happen to you, and all the agonising pain and shit. And I think it's just a fucking total cock-up of a design, really. I mean, what stupid bastard thought it'd be a good idea to allow you to watch what's just about to happen to you, and watch them scream in pain, and other such paraphernalia that happens when you have unpleasant surgery. On the plus side, I didn't have to have that, cast thing, because I was, telling my peers, as they are, that I was going to go get some braces put in, and the people that had braces knew what was supposed to happen, and they were like, oh, you're going to have this gel stuff put in, and it's going to be proper uncomfortable, and it tastes like horse shit, and it's going to be fucking awful. And I was like, thanks for the confidence boost. You know, good to have friends like you. So then I go in, and he just gets his hands, right? He didn't have no gloves on. He just had his hands. He started fingering me in the mouth, like, and it was painful. And it didn't even like use tools. It just prodded me in the mouth. I mean, like, I wasn't infected. I mean, I just brushed my teeth like 5 minutes prior because I'd just come out of bed. So I had Listerine in my mouth. I was sterilised. Well, that bastard, he just jabs his fingers into children's mouths for a living. Like, I could have fucking TB for all I know. And he's just fucking going in there like a right floppy knob, doing what the hell he likes without even gloves on. I mean, mum goes to me, "Oh, it's alright, Cameron, 'cause he's washed his hands." Like, I fucking washed his hands, the big knobhead. That's not gonna do fuck all, is it? If I'm the one that's got the fucking germs in my mouth, you stupid bastard. So he's fucking prodding me like this, like, ow, ow, and it's like something D49823. I mean, I guess it's medical jargon and shit, and it doesn't mean anything to other people. But seriously, can you have a stupider code than teeth talk? Like, fucking, what does erupted mean? Like, erupted's when a volcano, you got a volcano like it, and it goes pow! Right? So it's like, is erupted like where you've got a tooth that's got like a hole in it and it makes like a erupted volcanoes kind of thing? But isn't that the shape of molars? And aren't all your molars therefore erupted? So what the fuck does erupted mean? Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm not going to be a fucking dentist. My teeth are a bag of shit, and that's just hypocritical. Foul play. Foul play on dentists with bad teeth. Okay, so I don't have much time left, because it's 10-minute max on YouTube vids for some reason. So I'm going to have to make the positive section that I mentioned earlier snappy. Right, so I came back, right, after I'd been to the orthodontist, and I came in, and I was like, "Oh, how was IT, you big knobheads? Hey, I skipped 3 hours of school," and they were like, "It was awesome." I'm like, "You knobheads." Like, just being like knobheads. And then they said, "Oh yeah, we made tea, and we were doing and it was great, we did no work, and it was so carefree, relaxed, and everything was hilarious. My teacher was funny, cracking jokes," and I was like, "You bastards." Like, when I'm there, Mr. Ambler comes in, and he has a big go at everybody for being alive. And we got 3 teachers that all tell you to do 3 different things, so that's just knob. But at least Kelly and Kisby had a good day, bless their hearts. So, that was good. IT is usually really good. But I missed it all. So that was knob. This is the positive section. After the orthodontist, I went to Subway. I was in the car, and Mum goes to me, she goes, if I give you a Subway, will you go back to school? And I'm like, I was going to go back to school anyway, but if you're offering a Subway. But I didn't say that, because if I said that, then she wouldn't give me a Subway, she would then go to school. So I went to school. I went to Subway, and I had a 6-inch meatball marinara toast with double cheese, and nothing on it. That's what you always have on hearty Italian bread. That's what you always have when you go to Subway, unless you're a veggie fag. And there was just a policeman there, and I was just standing there in my school uniform. He didn't even talk to me. It was just like, it didn't even ask me why I was at school. He just stood there looking at me, and I looked back at him, and I thought, what? And he thought back to me, because we can talk telepathically, and he thought, "Oh, why are you not in school?" And I'm like, "Because I've been to the orthodontist." And he's like, "That's alright then." But he didn't even ask me anything. He was just totally stupid. So anyway, and then we went home, and I sat on the loo for ages. I didn't even need a loo. I just sat there reading this book here, just reading this for a bit, and then we went to school, and then Mum goes, "Do you want me to drop you off here so you can like wander around for a bit?" I mean, I don't know any different, so I was like, brave. So then I went around and I pissed back for a bit, and then I went to school, and that was great, and it was great, and I think I'm going to run over a minute, so don't forget to be awesome, and I'm going to spend it now.